Alright lads, Marshall here and welcome back to the Road to Rio. From the last episode we brought in, right at the end, Antonio Ferreira in place of David Lopez, so he will debut in the first game. Now the squad's looking pretty tidy. I've only got 5 more bronze players to replace before I go on to the non-rare golds, and this is the first team I come up against then. Just get that out of the way. And it's another kind of hybrid e-pacey team. I mean, any team that's got Wine in at centre-back or in a back three is just... it's going to be hard to break through because he's got that much pace. It's a ridiculous. Plus he's tall. But this game, it was just a breeze. Completely ran this guy off the pitch. Gilvan, a lovely little roulette there before setting up the opening goal for Paulo Jr., my favourite bronze player now. Obviously, from the last episode, it was Reiko. But now it is definitely this man, Paulo Jr. Great little player, him. Then Elton flicks it over his head, and that is a good finish. The keeper probably should have saved it, but he just didn't have strong enough hands. So there's 2-0 then, running away with this game, and it just gets better from there on in. From this corner, I do get the chance, and how about that for a finish on his debut from Antonio Ferreira. He's finishing better than the strikers, just placing that in the corner. The second half comes round, and I just pick up where I left off, basically. Get very lucky though here. I know I'm not going to be able to shoot with Gilvan. I do get very lucky and just be able to tap it in there. I was just going to turn around and try and take him on, but it just hit his defender and worked for us really. This time he does get the chance and Malapa makes it 4-1. I just couldn't get my kind of... I don't know who was marking him. I think it was the right centre back. Just couldn't get him in front, and again a Duro from the edge of the area. Another great finish, and at this point he is attacking the hell out of me. I think I'm going to throw this game away. Then Gilvan comes up with something special. How about that for a run and finish? Great goal from Gilvan. And that's how the game ended, 5-2 victory. What a way to start this episode. And now I can replace a player, and it's going to be in centre-back. So I'm going to get rid of the centre-back now, and it is going to be the right centre-back in Eder Bayano. So Eder Bayano is going to come out. I'm going to replace him with another silver, and it's not a rare silver like the rest of them. It's a non-rare, and it's in the shape of this man, Canu. He's got a decent amount of pace. That's why I initially brought him in. He's quite tall, he's strong, and he's basically the perfect partner for Ferreira. So there's the team. It's looking pretty good. I'll probably get rid of Paulo Jr., I'm sorry to say, next, because simply the right back, the left back, they're strong enough, and the keeper is very strong. Now this guy's team is amazing. That's a great squad. Probably pace-wise not the best in David Wheater or Tompkins in at centre-back. Now I do take a very early lead just after 6 minutes, but what does surprise me was that is it. This is all the game had. I did dominate the first 16 minutes. I think that's when he backed out. No, it's before that, about 13 minutes on the clock. He actually backed out. Asked him why he left. He said because my team was too good, but I don't know why you can back out when your team's too good, because you've got plenty of time to come back in and give it a go. But anyways, I'll take that little win, even though he forfeited, and Kelvin comes in at right forward for Paulo Jr. Like I said, I didn't really want to get rid of him, but in terms of the players I had left, I had to. Kelvin comes in, he's a perfect replacement, great at right forward. I've had him before. I like kind of wingers that cut in and can hit it on their stronger foot, and Kelvin is left foot, and that's what you get with him. Again, we come up against another silver squad with Wine in defence, and he's got 2 very, very pacey strikers in Cummins, and I think it's Mattox. And straight away, the pace just pays off. Ball down this left-hand side, it finds Cummins. Cummins just runs, and then whips in a cross, and it is Mattox on the end of it with a simplest of headers into the side of the net, and straight away I'm up against it, but I do come back. Gilvan here, I know I'm not going to get the shot off, so I've got to dink it up, but Wallison can definitely get the shot off with that finish. What a finish on the volley, run onto it. Great little goal for him, but this is kind of a yo-yo match. He gets back in front again with the pace. Little cross, my keeper thought he was Superman. He blatantly isn't, because he couldn't hit a barge ball. Hit a barge ball? What the hell am I on about? A banjo, I think is the saying. I'm just rambling now. Anyways, how about that for a finish on his debut from Kelvin? Roughly 30 yards out, he absolutely smashes it into the side of the net, even though it did get the touch off their defender. Then Kelvin wins a penalty. Great addition to this squad, Kelvin. Very tricky, of course. He's got those 5-star skills. Great little player, and he does win the penalty there. Wine I think it was Wine giving it away. He does get the yellow card. He probably could have been sent off for there because it's a clear goal scoring opportunity. I just tap that in the net once I've done the chop. But anyways, get Raphael off this penalty. Thanks for telling us how you get rid of this, by the way, in the last episode. But I'd already recorded these games. It's Kelvin that steps up, and it's a great finish again into the side net with a stutter penalty. But the game doesn't end there because we're still in extra time. And he does nab this goal just after the 100th minute. That is not a corner. It doesn't come off my player. That's what made this more infuriating for me. He does get a goal from it. Easy little header there. Gives a bit of the shush celebration, which he goes mad at the next goal that he scores. Picks the ball up and he comes straight back down the field, and he does get a goal through Cummins yet again, just smashing it into the roof of the net. And he goes wild. Look at the... I don't understand the celebration. Who's he trying to shush? A guy behind a computer screen? It's just ridiculous. Anyways, I do come back. It serves him right. Eddie goes close with the effort. Cross comes in, and it's Canu. Signed him at the start of this episode, and he does repay me there with the goal. It just about crosses the line. It goes into penalty shootout, and Jar Jar steps up to finish him off. And it's a great pen yet again. I saved the first 3 pens in that penalty shootout, but then I missed 2 and then finished off with that Jar Jar goal. And that is the last game of this episode, and the last player we will replace in this episode is the keeper in Raphael. Out he goes, and in comes Fabiano, I think it is. Great little silver goalkeeper that plays for Porto. You'll see his next game on Monday. And that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you did, sub if you haven't already subbed, and I will see you guys next time.